You know, we have to report on horrible crime stories here almost every week, but some are unforgettable no matter how much time has passed.
It was 40 years ago tomorrow when a pair of first cousins' unbelievable actions came to a head in a way that captured the imagination of the entire country, as you'll see in tonight's Buckley Report.
The town of Reidsville is in full bloom, dressed up for Memorial Day with one memory it can't shake.
This has got to be the craziest story you've ever heard.
It is. It's absolutely insane. And this is actually the heart of it. This is where upstairs Dr. Klenner's clinic used to be.
Dr. Fred Klenner was among the most admired people in Rockingham County. His son Fritz was another story. Fritz had dropped out of Duke University after a year, but pretended to be enrolled in medical school there and worked in his father's clinic in this building in Reidsville, where, among other things, they touted vitamin C as a cure for polio and multiple sclerosis. Susie Lynch was Fritz's first cousin and the niece and namesake of Susie Sharp, the first woman in the U.S. to be elected Chief Justice of a state Supreme Court. It's when Lynch got divorced from her husband Tom, though, that things quickly got very dark, as author Jerry Bledsoe told us years ago.
Primarily, and here's the whole evil of the story, to keep her husband from having, summer visitation and for 2 weeks and being able to see his kids. I mean, she did it for spite. She killed her children to spite her former husband.
Jerry Bledsoe's bestseller, Bitter Blood, is the definitive account of this story.
They don't understand how a mother can do that to their kids.
And a book Leslie Hyatt talks about with her book club in Eden. For Hyatt, the heart of the story is when Susie felt she had to get away from her ex-husband and spent 6 months teaching English in Taiwan.
She comes back really unhealthy and she starts going to see her uncle to, figure out what's going on. And that's how she rekindles her relationship with her cousin. They become close, allegedly lovers, and accounts will say that he's the one that convinced her that her ex-husband was trying to keep her kids from her, that he was involved in the mafia. Whatever it was, she believed it. And that's where the bitter custody battle really started.
Yes, Fritz Klenner and his first cousin, Susie Lynch, became lovers and co-conspirators in trying to keep Susie's ex-husband, Tom, from seeing his 2 boys.
And as people started showing more support for Tom, they started dying. And it was proven later that it was Fritz who did it.
All of that over this idea that a dad could have some time with his children.
Basically, yeah. She would rather not have them at all than to let him have them, yeah.
First, Fritz killed Tom's mother and sister, then killed Susie's parents and grandmother before the police got an idea of what was going on.
The cops had been watching Susie, and she was living in an apartment with Fritz at the time. When they are watching him, they notice that they start loading up the Blazer for, I guess, a camping trip. That's what they thought at the time. So the kids are loaded, camping equipment, and then Fritz and Susie get in the car with the kids, and they just start driving.
Greensboro officers caught up with them a mile or so away near Guilford College, and Tommy Dennis saw how desperate Fritz was when he got near the Blazer.
And he had his arm up on the window like this, and he had his Uzi strapped here, and he saw me and he came down and sprayed one time. Then he came back a second time to make sure he got me.
And then came the first slow speed chase in the annals of American crime that we know of.
Police followed Fritz and Susie up Highway 220, and then they turned onto 150, where near its intersection with Bronco Lane, the unthinkable happened. Fritz and Susie fed her 2 boys cyanide capsules before shooting them both in the back of the head, and then Fritz detonated the bomb he'd secured under the car's seat, killing himself and Susie. For Jerry Bledsoe, it's a tragedy that was preventable.
There are any number of places you can go back and look and see where if somebody had done one thing, one act, to do something to get some help for these people who were both clearly mentally deranged, that it would have been different.
For Leslie Hyatt,
Is this a quintessentially Southern American story?
Absolutely.
the lessons go back further than that.
It's 2 spoiled kids. Honestly, you have 2 grown adults who have never had to deal with consequences, repercussions, or had to take responsibility for their own actions. So they honestly think they can do whatever they want to and get away with it.
A bitter story to the end. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
Susie's ex-husband, Tom Lynch, went on to remarry, but his wife said he never got over the loss of his two sons.